All right, today we're going to focus on parallel lines, and let's remember that parallel lines have the same slope. For example, y equals 4x plus 1 is parallel to y equals 4x minus 5 because their slopes are the same. Y equals negative 2x plus 1 is not parallel to y equals 2x minus 5 because their slopes are not the exact same. This one is a negative, which makes a difference. A negative and a positive are two different numbers. So if I gave you the equation y equals 1/2 x plus 3 and said, I need to know the equation of a line that is parallel to this, like just any line. You know that it has to have a slope of 1/2 x, and then you can put any number back here, plus 10, plus 100, plus 1,005, anything like that, because these are parallel, they have the same slope. So let's explore what this looks like. We're going to write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form, so the end result, I need it to look like this. And I need my line to be parallel to the given line. So if it's going to be parallel, we know that that means it's going to have the same slope. So the first thing I need to do is to explore in this equation what the slope is. We know y equals mx plus b, m is my slope. So I am looking for a line that is going to have a slope of 5 because I need it to be parallel. I need it to have the same slope. And then we want our line to go through this point 4, 5. So I have an x1 and a y1. So like we are familiar with, we will use our point slope formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And we just plug in all of the pieces. So we will distribute. Y minus 5 equals 5x minus a 20, plus a 5 to both sides, plus a 5 to both sides. So y equals 5x minus a 15. So remember, these are parallel because they have both a slope of 5. So let's look at another. For this problem, I need my line to be parallel to this one. So I need it to have a slope of 4/5. And then I need it to go through this 5, 7. So that's my x1 and my y1. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus a 7 equals 4/5 times x minus a 5. Distribute, and we have y minus 7 equals 4/5 x. 4/5 times a negative 5 would be a negative 4. We add the 7 to both sides, and y equals 4 over 5x plus a 3. Now, this right here would be a good opportunity for you to pause and try it on your own. Now, this one I want it to be parallel. So if we take a look, y equals mx plus b, I appear to be missing that whole x term. So what does that mean about my slope? It means that my slope is a 0. So this is in fact a horizontal line. Just a little side detail. And then here's my x1 and my y1. Nothing really is different. So y minus a negative 4 equals 0 times x minus a 4 plus a positive, y plus a 4 equals 0x minus a 0. Subtract my 4. And I really have all of this. I really just have y equals a negative 4, another horizontal line. Because if you think about a graph, and I have a horizontal line, it can only be parallel to other horizontal lines, right? So that makes sense that this one's going to have a 0 slope, like that it's not going to show.